What is up, everybody? Okay, so in today's video, we are discussing the ROG Phone 2, and yeah, there is no face cam like there usually is on these tech impression videos, but whatever, I'll just roll some gameplay, I guess, when I'm editing this. But yeah, so the ROG phone, this is an unreleased phone, but we do have the specs. Unfortunately, we don't have the price, I will say that right now. But don't expect anything. The other ROG phone, I believe that was close to, it was around $1,000, so it was very, very premium device. And this is right now the fastest Android phone on the market. So yeah, let's start with the CPU. So this is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus, 7nm. This has 5G built into it. I don't know if it's like millimeter wave or what it is, but 5G. Of course, every single Snapdragon 865 has 5G in it. And the Qualcomm Adreno 650 for the GPU, and you can expect 10% faster CPU and GPU performance for the basic than the basic Snapdragon 865. So this has 16 gigabytes of RAM, or up to 16 gigabytes. I believe the base model, it does start at like 12 gigabytes, and then the storage goes up to 512. I don't know, I believe it starts at 128, and then there's also a 256. I don't think there is a micro SD slot, unfortunately. Yeah. That's storage. Okay. So for the front-facing camera, there's a 24 and a 27 megapixel camera. The wide and the ultra-wide, there is also a depth and a macro camera, but those really aren't. Oh no, sorry, there's just the 2 megapixel macro. This is a, triple camera. And then apparently it claims that it can do 8K at 30 frames per second, but we will see how that goes on the Galaxy S20 Ultra. They said it did that, and it just turned out to be terrible, unusable footage. And then audio, it does not have a headphone jack, but it does have a dongle included in the box. Okay, so Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.1. Very nice features. Dual SIM support. It has a 6,000 milliamp hour battery, Android 10. Yeah, I don't expect a lot of updates. This is not an iPhone. Yeah, and in the box you got a USB charger and a 30-watt wall adapter, a injection pin, and a headphone jack adapter. It doesn't come with like any like cool controllers in the box. You do have to buy those separately. Once like you buy like all the cool features, you will be looking at over 1,000, or no, over, sorry, it was around 2,000, like 1,800 once you have everything. So that was with the ROG Phone 2. Maybe this is more expensive, maybe it's not, who knows. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else there is. RGB lights, there's a whole bunch of customization. So yeah, this is the fastest Android phone out there. Yeah, it doesn't say if there's a a micro SD card. Most do. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Um, but 512 gigabytes of internal storage. Unfortunately, there isn't a terabyte option, but I don't really think, because you can keep backing it up to your computer, so you don't really need a terabyte. I have said in the past 64 gigabytes is definitely isn't really enough. That is not a lot of storage. I remember like Apple keeps like they don't do like give you a lot of storage. Or the base models. Like I remember like their phones kept having 16 at the time. That's like 64 gigabytes now, and that's not enough. You can't really download anything. I remember I had the iPhone 6s with 16 gigabytes, and that was rough. I couldn't really have much on the phone at once. Especially if you could record 4K videos, you play games, that just adds up so quickly. Okay, so would I recommend this? This is, yeah, as I said, the most powerful Android phone. Very nice. It is a very big phone. It is a 6.6 inch display, 1080p, 144 hertz, 650 nits, 100 nits peak brightness. So yeah, definitely, it's a big phone. 144 hertz, that's crazy. Even with a 16 million power battery, this will definitely get you like 2 days of light to moderate use, and then it can definitely get you over a day of heavy extreme use. It doesn't really have like it would be nice if it had a 1440p resolution, but it doesn't. 6,000 milliamp hour battery. Whatever. So, yeah, I would say I'd recommend this to like the, I guess, enthusiast. What's like the best? I've actually never used a phone with a high refresh rate. I have definitely used monitors with high refresh rates, like the high-end game monitors. I've used 144 hertz. Very nice on a gaming monitor. Yeah, 16 gigabytes of RAM, that's definitely crazy. That's like, computer level. This is definitely a computer level phone. I'd be curious how this processor, pairs with, I guess, with like a modern day GPU. So like something like a $1,000 PC. Well, the $1,000 PC probably will perform better, but I'd just be curious. This versus like a desktop, because this definitely has some high performance. Yeah, so would I recommend it? Yes. Would I personally buy it? No. I just think it's a crazy amount of power that you're getting, but it's also a crazy price. That's basically what I said with the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, and that phone wasn't really received that well, just because of the price, mostly like 512 gigabytes. I believe that was, no, it didn't have a terabyte. It also had 512 gigabytes of storage, 5G, all these crazy specs, but they were asking like $1,400, which is expensive. So crazy amounts. I personally don't think it's worth it. I wouldn't do it. Maybe you disagree. Maybe you will buy this phone. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything. In terms of gaming phones, they have improved a lot. It used to just be you're getting the same processor with a heavier design with RGB lights and a terrible camera. But now they've improved a lot. You're actually getting a decent camera. Well, you're actually getting a good camera, or at least on paper, you are. But yeah, keep in mind this is not the only phone. Right now, it's the only phone with the Snapdragon 865 Plus, but there will be phones coming soon with the same processor. So this is a very heavy phone, 240 grams. It's very thick. It's yeah. Again, 6,000 milliamp hour battery. That's the main reason, and then also those like crazy cooling. So yeah, I should do actually, I'm thinking I should do a video, gaming phones, are gaming phones worth it, like, as a whole? Maybe that will be my next video. But yeah, anyway, I'm recording this on a Friday, hopefully I get it out on Friday. I'm going to take the weekend off, think of new video ideas. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this phone. Like the video. I know most of you are subscribed, so just make sure to like this video. Yeah, alright, thank you. Peace out.